question when it comes to building a loadout is, how much is too much when it comes to the cost of the weapon that you want to take in? You can spend upwards of 300 to 400,000 rubles on a meta weapon, and sometimes that just isn't necessary when a weapon that's little over 100k can perform just as good. And that's where this video comes in, the start of a brand new series on the channel called Budget vs Meta, comparing the meta builds of a certain weapon to its budget counterpart that gives great price per performance. We'll be comparing the price of the weapons and its modifications, the recoil and ergonomic stats, and how it performs in a real raid situation, and then I'll finally be coming back to give my conclusion on what I would recommend you guys to use in your real world raids. And at the start of this series I thought I'd start it off with a bang and a really popular weapon, and that is the AKM. The AKM is a common weapon seen in raid within EFT, chambered in 7.62 by 39mm, and it can really pack a punch, especially when it's chambered in something like 7.62 BP. The meta build for the AKM takes advantage of the Lantac Draken muzzle brake and the CMRD handguard, but the full list of parts for this weapon is on screen now, so you can see what parts are needed for this meta weapon and what trader level you would need to purchase each part. As you can see, there are a lot of modifications that require higher level traders like Mechanic, Peacekeeper and Skier, all requiring loyalty level 4, meaning you need to be at least level 40 on your character level to build this weapon from traders themselves. There are two parts to this build that are personal preference, the laser/flashlight, because we've got a CAS-V 4-inch guide on the weapon, and the optic that you choose to run on it. So you will need to factor in the cost for an optic and a laser if you choose to run it, additionally to the rest of the parts of this build. That being said though, if you do try to build this weapon through traders without buying an optic or a laser, you'll be spending 168,603 rubles on this weapon, and that cost is worked out by converting all the USD purchases into rubles as well, with the current dollar to ruble conversion rate of 124 rubles to $1. One thing to be aware of though, if you aren't level 40 and can't afford everything through traders, then you won't be able to afford the CMRD or RK2 for example. You'll need to purchase these items on the flea market, and this means the price of the weapon is going to skyrocket, because the flea market only allows find and raid items now, so people are going to be price gouging more than your local Walmart was for bog roll in the height of COVID. The meta AKM build is actually a very controllable build with a low recoil of just 56 vertical recoil and 130 horizontal recoil, and for a weapon firing 7.62 by 39, that's extremely low. It also has a relatively high ergonomics of 64, meaning the stamina drain and the sway on the weapon while ADSing is not awful either. Stats are all well and good, but what happens if we fire this weapon properly? Well, the recoil is actually still very controllable. There's a bit of a kick to it, but at full at close range up to about 100 meters, you should be able to hit targets consistently and deal a large amount of damage. After 100 meters, I'll probably switch this weapon to single fire or shoot this weapon in short bursts to keep the weapon under control in terms of its recoil, but this is the case with any range combat really. Picking your shots carefully will usually take out your targets quite quickly, especially with 7.62 by 39. It's all well and good me telling you the facts about how this weapon acts and showing you how it performs in the firing range, however you guys also need to see it how it performs in a real raid situation, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Take it into a couple of raids and give you the highlights on how it fares. I'm going to be keeping consistent with my armor choice throughout these raids, so I've picked a middle of the road class 4 body armor and a helmet, and this has stayed consistent between the meta build and the budget build to keep it fair when it comes to engagements and base my survivability purely on the weapon rather than the armor itself. So enjoy the few highlights and I'll be back to discuss the budget option. One down. not too shabby. I'll see him for like... Huh. Pretty good as well. I'm gonna need someone to tell me when the fuck that happened. This is the guy on the second floor who we snuck up on. But when the fuck did this happen? The only other time I shot at a player was when he was running across Skybridge, and I can almost guarantee I did not kill him. But if I did, fuck me, roll out back, Sam. Jesus Christ. You're not that good at Tarkov. What you playing at?
Oh, player there.
You did.
No. He's coming out. He was in that room. I think he's just running around the balcony or jumped off.
Was he kitted?
Yeah. Semi-kid. He jumped off the balcony. He's dead. No, that's a scav. He's gone underneath, I reckon. Yeah, there he is running. There he is, he's behind that little hut.
Behind the hut where we killed someone with the 215, or the one by the helicopter, or the one closest to us? Oh yeah, I see one. I dropped him.
Got him. One of us got him there.
Yeah. I think I'm good. Directly above us.
Yeah.
Oh, guy down here.
Yeah, I'm just behind you. I'll come around the corner now. Oh, at the ramp?
Yep.
No, sorry.
He's around the back of it.
He's right around the back of it now, just so he moves past.
He's dead. I hear running. Multiple people running.
He must all be above you because I can't hear anything.
This guy was less geared than I thought. He just had a pilgrim on.
Let's go to Mantis. I'm gonna run across the Brutal. Fuck me, that's from the right as I come out.
Right down the end, Rick. Yeah?
It's close, I think, because it sounded quite loud. Grenades?
Is that your grenades?
No.
Oh, I hear them. Are you crawling?
Yeah.
I think they're down towards, you know, the stairs that go up above Goshen.
Yeah.
They're there.
Whatever he hit me with, he hit me hard.
I hear him. He's dead.
There's another one, my side.
Healing. I got two blades.
He just walked past me. Just fucked me up as well.
Healing. Reloading. Do you want this?
No, you keep it.
RPK.
No, I've got space, so cause I've got this VSS and my MP5 on me.
Oh, okay.
One more hill and we're good to go.
Level 51. I'd now say 58. I'm gonna drop this RPK. Take his
Dead bodies here as well. 2 dead bodies.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Level 7 dead.
Hello, Surfer.
In closing the doors.
Go out the stairs. Down tech light.
Ah, fucking missed him.
Did you shoot him?
No. Oh, there's
Okay.
2. One at the back as well. They're running left to the left.
Running to the left, to the left.
Yeah. Back towards the right. Stood on top. It's dead. One dead.
Are they geared?
One is. Grenade. One of us died there.
No.
Oh, is that?
I don't know whether he's dead. He was an urban. He's an urban. I'm healing my
He
arm.
like pushed up and he was the other side of the wheel.
I think he may be dead inside of urban.
I mean, I can launch a flashbang in there if you want to run it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay, good.
Let me just heal my arm. Stapling. That spot is so cheeky, Surfer. Right, push it.
No, I found that. Yeah, he did.
Good
He
shit.
did. I'll cover the back.
Oh. Oh. His name was Thanks for the Loot, and I killed him. Thanks for the loot. So the meta build, it wasn't too bad, right? A pretty good viable weapon, and if you can buy it through traders, it's actually not that expensive in the grand scheme of things. But now we move on to the budget option, which contains a few surprisingly cheap and effective modifications like the RK1 foregrip and the RK3 pistol grip. Once again, the full list of parts are going to be on screen now in case you want to build this weapon for yourself. In comparison to the meta version of the AKM, you can see this weapon has a much lower trader requirement and you can get everything as long as you have skier to loyalty level 3, which is perfect for those mid-game players. And just like the meta version of the AKM, putting a laser or flashlight on this weapon is possible thanks to the B10M mount, and picking your optic as well, they're both personal preference, so you've got to factor in that cost in addition to the cost of this weapon and the rest of its modifications. If you do build this weapon through traders, then you'll be spending 100,501 rubles on this weapon, and it is all purchased with rubles, so you do not need to convert dollars for this weapon at all. And you'll be surprised, even if you can't afford some of these things through traders or you haven't got the trader requirement, some of the parts are found on the flea market actually cheaper than the traders sell, and you won't be getting price gouged as much with these parts for this weapon. So, the budget AKM build is actually a relatively controllable build, also with a recoil of 85 vertical recoil and 197 horizontal. And for a weapon firing 7.62x39 again, this means that full auto is an option, but you'll find that you may be fighting with your mouse to control it a little bit. The ergonomics for this weapon is relatively okay also at 58, meaning it is a capable weapon for sniping as the stamina drain will be manageable and the sway of the weapon will also be relatively low. When firing this weapon in the range, I'd say that you could use full auto and CQB, but anything past 50 meters, I'd flip the weapon to single fire and purely use your trigger finger to help control the recoil. The weapon does sway quite a bit at longer ranges, however, with this weapon chambered in ammo types like 7.62 BP, it won't take many shots to kill a target, so single shot is perfectly fine for most combat situations. Once again, I'll show you a couple of highlights of this weapon and a few real raid situations to give you an idea on how this weapon can really perform, and then I'll be back once again to give my final verdict on whether you should choose meta or budget for the AKM.
Go out to Grandma's house first.
Man, he wants a bit of granny.
Little Red Riding Hood, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would. Wood. Someone's inside.
I'm around the back. He's dead, he's dead.
Good shit. I was like, is that him? Is that him?
He's got an RSAS, I think.
Yeah, he fucking hurt me.
Yeah, M1 ASAS.
M1 ASAS.
Yeah,
Who
he's got an attack too. Sam has. I'll pick his shit up for you.
I'll get a fucking loot delivery service, mate.
Yeah, I was about to say Surfer delivery service.
Jesus.
Yeah, have a search of that thing.
Oh, he had a thermal. Bad thing.
This
Sam,
fucking
come in here.
fat ass is getting in the way.
Come in the locked room one.
Coming into the locked room one.
So much lag.
If you survive with it and you get out looking for raid, make sure you sell it on.
Someone outside, guys. There's someone outside.
Where is it? In the safe?
Not us. Yeah, in the safe.
Yeah, I know it's not you, because I'm inside with you, you idiot.
Not us.
I don't really want to peek them because they can see me through the windows. Come downstairs.
Have they come inside?
Just killed one, or I killed Manly on the
Yeah.
tape.
No one's downstairs, I take it.
None of us. There is someone downstairs. I heard the bushes again. That's towards the front.
Dead.
Good job. Where you going? Spine.
Yeah, spine towards gas, yeah. Oh? Or should we go for that?
Let's go for that.
Oh,
Whoa!
where was that?
I don't know.
Oh
You stuck-
shit.
How'd you do that, Manly?
No, come out.
Try to put him out of his misery. What are you shooting at?
Windows.
Oh yeah. Did you forget about Manly's window fish?
Oh yeah, does like his windows. Right, if that was spine, they would have shot me by now.
Right, I'll move out.
Oh, I see him.
Is he on spine?
The sort of the hill next to spine.
What, right side?
Yeah.
I'm back in the blue fence. Oh,
Okay. Are you getting shot at?
Yeah.
Manly, where are you?
Is that you? Is that,
Are you in a bush,
that-
yeah?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
me.
I see you, I see you. Slightly over this way. Someone dead on spine, someone dead on spine.
Good job.
My guy had a flare thermal on his SVD.
Wonder.
Scav bus.
Oh my ears. Right, Sam. Right. Coming up towards the jump over. You hear him?
That was inside.
No, it's not. It's out of my right ear. It's inside.
It's in my left ear.
Got your headphones on, badge front.
No? Have you?
Definitely not. Yeah, there, jump in front of us.
He may be dead.
There's another one running to the window, I think.
I hear him.
I'm trying to get up against the wall.
Second floor.
Yeah, I need to heal, mate.
He's run up to third.
Where are you, Sam?
In the bush close to where we killed the first guy. Can't see him on the roof.
Yeah, he's on the corner looking down at me. He just shot at me.
Yeah, I see him now. He's dead.
Nice.
Oh, he's fallen. What the fuck is his body doing?
Oh yeah, I had that with a Braider the other day.
What's he doing?
I
Come
killed
back!
him underground and he's just levitating.
Come back! Don't nick my gear.
I'm not nicking your gear.
It's mine. It's all mine. Let's see if we can get this guy. Yes. I got it.
Nice.
This is asking to be shot in the head there. Oh, running. Yep, movement here.
They're all still like,
Careful.
don't shoot.
One down. There's another. I believe there's another anyway.
Alright, hold up.
Yeah, grenade.
He's running up.
Go loot it and I'll cover that hallway. What do you have?
It's got M4. Just chuck the Saiga away quickly.
Yeah.
Pretty chatty, mate.
Nice. Jontless foul.
Foul.
Val, V-A-L.
You don't want it.
Yeah. SP6.
Right, hang on. Just try and grab as much of this shit as I can. I'll just drop the mags in. There you go. Mag. M4.
Right, Val on the floor. Pretty meta M4. M995 as well. There's no need for us to stay here. Extracting. What a raid.
Nice one.
You come out with some good shit there as well.
Yep. It's a good thing I heard that guy, the first guy on the right hand side, otherwise we'd have pushed up straight into him.
Headshot. Right, so here we go, the moment of truth, the final verdict on the AKM. And I will say before I do give my opinion, it is my opinion. You might want to test out both and see what you find better, but they're both viable weapons in most situations in Escape from Tarkov. However, there is a clear preference for me, and I would have to choose this over anything else when it comes to the AKM, and that is the meta build. It's far more controllable, and for the extra 60,000 rubles, it's not an expensive meta build. Now obviously this weapon is only cheap if you are level 40 or above due to the trader levels that you need in order to purchase certain items, and that's why you need to make your own decision as I just mentioned. That is what I need to hear in the comment section below as well. Try both of them out and let me know what you think of both of these weapons and what one you would go for and why. And I also want to ask you guys a question. What is the maximum budget you have for a weapon like this? But other than that guys, I'd like to thank you all for staying to the end of this video, and if you did enjoy it, a like is always appreciated. And if you want to stay up to date with all my latest content, then you can hit that little red button below and subscribe to the channel. It really would mean the world to me. 80% of you, according to YouTube's analytics, that watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you do feel like doing it, hit that little red button. It's free and it makes me feel special. It might even get me rock hard, who knows. And if you want to play with me or many other people, then hit up the link in the description and join my Discord. There's people there that play Tarkov and many other games. Hit me up, we can play together sometime too. If you're a fan on how the gameplay looked in this video, then that's thanks to the long-term sponsor of the channel, Shadow. Shadow can turn any PC, tablet, phone or Mac into a high-powered gaming PC using cloud gaming. Unlike Stadia or GeForce Now, you aren't just paying for a gaming big picture mode, but a Windows desktop client with top-of-the-range hardware located at your local data center. If you have an internet connection of 15 megabytes or more and fancy giving this a go, then click the link in the description. It will take you to their website where you can do more research and find out if Shadow is available where you are. If you decide to sign up using the code Samosh, will give you money off your first month. And once again, thank you for staying to the end of the video. I love every one of you. I'll see you next time. Enjoy your evening.